Hi folks, County Line Gardener back with you again. We're doing a railroad business in this video. It sure isn't time to plant any plants or grow any seeds yet. We'll do that about 8 more weeks. About the second week of January is when I start putting my seedlings in little pots, but that's still a long ways away. So this is what I do in the meantime. It's a pouring down rain outside and it's making my knee hurt, I guess. I've not noticed it before now. I had knee replacement surgery October the 6th, and everything seems to be going well with that. Heck, it's amazing what they can do nowadays, but oh well, let's get back to this. Well, today I didn't know I'm putting the ballast down on each side of the railroad track. Like I said, this is all work in progress. Has been for about 5 years, and I'm getting to the end of it. I still got a ways to go, but I probably won't get done before it's time to close this down and then go back to the greenhouse and start working. But this is for folks that I don't know if you're interested or not, but thought I'd show folks that hadn't ballasted before. And let's just pan around here. You can see what it looks like. It's supposed to look, like prototypical, like your regular railroad with your ballast. Them old trains are heavy. They gotta have this. They gotta have it. Well, let's just see here. I'm gonna run up here. I left a little place up here that I can maybe you guys can watch and maybe learn something if you want to. I mean, I don't know who's interested in it and who isn't, but we'll see here. First thing I do is I got you can see the grass in the middle. I got five tracks running right here. One of them's a siding. And the rest of them are other tracks, or DCC, that's digitally controlled from a computer. I got a laptop. And anyway, I got to get this bedding down before I can do a lot more of my landscaping and my scenery and my building. So we got to get going here because I don't want to run this video too long. So just keep in mind, I'm kind of a rookie at this too, but I've done it so much here lately that I think I know what I'm doing. So here we go. Well, first thing you got to do is you got to get your ballast. This is what I'm using right here. And that's Woodland Scenics Coarse Blend, and it's a gray blend. I mix a little black in with it sometimes. Actually, if I had it to do over again, I bought 10 jars of this coarse, and I wished I had went with the medium. Let's see, here's medium. Medium's a little smaller, and well, it just worked better. But this is okay. This is okay. What we do is I'll take that big jug and I'll pour me some in a plastic container here like this. It's real flexible. I just go down here. I fill in the middle first, and that's where you gotta really be careful. Get that, and then I'll show you what I can do after that. And let's see here. Just keep pouring. Just keep pouring. And it'll fall down in there a little bit when you got a dual track like this. I wish I had a single lane of track to show you. It'd be easier, but don't be afraid to pour some on there. Don't be afraid to put it on there. Some people, I mean, they really put it on there, and then they gotta pick up what they don't use, which is okay too. just however you want to do it. It's just like in the gardening business. Do it your way. No, there's no perfect way. Do it your way. Whatever works best for you. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nice here. As you can see, I've already got my grass scenery down back here in the back. I wish I hadn't done that, but well, we'll put some more grass over what a little bit of rocks falls down in there. This is kind of going to be one of the little towns. Yeah, about got it. Okay. First thing I do, after I get it all on there, let's see, I went from this telephone pole to this seam in the 3/4 styrofoam. I just run my finger down through there. I'll tell you why I do that. That train, them tracks, them wheels on them train cars, they rub against the inside of the track. A lot of people don't realize that. Then I take, here we go, here's the best way to do it. Just take your 1-inch brush. I buy these in bags of 10 or 20 or 100, I don't know. I've got them laying everywhere. But it's just about the right width to come down through here. And as you'll see, and it cleans the gravel off the middle and both sides all at once. Works real well. You got to push that back up in there. You don't want that. That's the cork bedding. You got to have that to make them train cars so they'll ride better. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good right now. Just keep going down through here. I wish I had a little bit shorter area to do, but this will work. It might take a little while, but just bear with me here. You can get the idea here. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, how you gonna keep that? How you gonna keep that from going everywhere? You know, well, I'll show you that here in a minute. That's the part that I didn't get down right when I first started this, and had to redo it. I got the bright idea, as I always do. These guys, you know, this bottle of 32-ounce bottle of ballast that I just showed you, I have to get that at the hobby store or online. Well, I got the bright idea I could use kitty litter. Some of it's almost the same texture, a little bit bigger, but it worked great. It looked fantastic. But you couldn't wet it. You couldn't glue it. So I had to vacuum all that up because it drawed moisture. It sure as heck did. It drawed moisture. And I had a cat at the time, but I never let him down here, and I don't want to think what would have happened then. But anyway, that didn't work. That did not work. I don't know how many bags of that stuff I had on my railroad, but it was more than I want to think about. It's all gone now. There's actually two sides to this railroad. There's an old side, which there's trains over there running now. That little part you've seen there at the beginning, that was from that railroad over there. And I've got to reballast every bit of that because of that, my bright idea. And like I said in my gardening videos, if it can be done wrong, I'll do it. But anyway, I tried. Well, that just about takes care of it. You want to pull all this gravel back up to it a little bit here, because this is going to be green right in the middle. Got to get me some more trees. Things like that. But that's about how you do it. Okay, now if you look down here, you'll see here's some I did yesterday. Hard as rock. And now we'll get to that. That turned out real nice. Real nice. Shouldn't be any rocks on the cross ties. And you can go back later after it dries and hardens, and you know, you can pick up, you can knock the ones out of there you don't want in there. So that them train cars hit that, they'll come off the track. And that's annoying as it can be. I mean, that's aggravating. I went through that all day today. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, well, if I can find it, I thought I had everything set up here. Okay, I got to get the spray bottle that's got water in it. I'm using, like I said, I got all this on YouTube. Really nothing any different, I guess, than anybody else does, but anyway, I'm using a spray bottle. I think it's an old glass cleaner bottle, I don't know. I'll put, okay, I don't know, probably very little. They say 2 or 3 capfuls is enough of isopropyl alcohol, or rubbing alcohol, what we used to call it. I'll mix it up with the water. You see how much water I got? Now, spray it. Spray everything down here. Okay? Get it good and wet. Don't worry about the rails. They'll sand right off. But you have to, I always sand off before I run the trains anyway. I have a sanding block and I just run down through it. It just helps the electric contact better. Okay, once I get everything good and wet, I'm done with that. Okay, let that soak for just a second. Then, I got me a bottle here. See how that opens up there at the top? I don't know what was in it. Some kind of wax, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, this is 50% Elmer's white glue, school glue, the most common kind. 50% glue, 50% water. Okay, put it in there, mix them together, shake them up. Shake them up real good. And just pour it on there. It's that simple. Go down through here, make sure you get it all. And I guarantee you, this ain't gonna come loose. It works excellent. Works excellent. Run it right up the middle there. It'll get it all. Run it back down this one over here. Get it in the, don't be afraid to use it. Don't be afraid to use it. It'll all be clear as this down here tomorrow morning. Guaranteed. Like I said, there's other ways of doing it. Now let me explain something to you real quick here on this alcohol. If you don't use the alcohol, it won't soak in there. Hell, let's see. Let me try here. I don't know if you can see this or not. Yeah. Anyway, it won't. The glue will not soak into the gravel if you don't put the water and the alcohol on it first. It just won't do it. It won't do it. That glue will just stand there and bubble off of it. It's kind of strange how it works. But I guess that's about all I got for today. I'll just give you an updates about once a month, and we'll see how good I get going here. Like I said, though, when it comes time to go back to the greenhouse, that's where I'm going, because that's my first love, and it always will be, always has been. But this is something to do in the dead of the winter, just like today. It's pouring down rain all day long. It's still raining outside. and that's something to do. I'm down here in my basement. I got a nice warm basement. It's cool in the summer, and can't put anything else down here. There's only room for the furnace and the washer and the dryer and the water heater. The rest of it's terrain. I think I've showed it to you before, but we'll do that in another video. I'm still trying to figure out a way of putting this camera on the front of a car and run it right down the tracks for you. I've seen it done, and I've tried it so far by putting the camera on a little flatbed car, and it won't work. It keeps falling off. So we're going to keep working on that. We'll get it figured out, and that'll be an interesting one. So I guess that's all I got for now. Like I said, I can't wait till garden season. I'm dying to get out there now. I usually start my flower seeds about first week of January. I'm going to start them probably right around Christmas this year, because I'd like them blooming a little earlier. Petunias, things like that, coleus, and well, okay, I'm done rambling on here. I hope you enjoyed this, and I guess that's all I got for now. So this is County Line Gardener. We'll see you later. Bye bye.